Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The most recent example of how Sister Wives star Christine Brown's life has improved since divorcing her polygamous ex-husband is her recent trip to Europe. The 52-year-old Christine was Cody's third wife. He would later wed a fourth. Despite being raised in a polygamous household, she disliked having to share her spouse with anybody else. Christine met and married David Woolley shortly after ending her polygamous marriage, and she has never been happier. Since she met David, the mother of 6 has matured. The courtship between Christine and David was a feature of Sister Wives Season 19. Christine has blossomed, and it's evident that she's more happier today after sharing some pictures from her trip to Europe. After breaking her 27-year spiritual marriage to Cody in 2021, Christine adopted a monogamous lifestyle after previously living a polygamous one. Growing up in a polygamous household, Christine at first welcomed many marriages, becoming Cody's third wife in 1994. The family dynamic was important to her. But Robyn Brown, Cody's fourth wife, was the target of his affection. After a while, she turned to leave. Christine moved to Salt Lake City, Utah, in search of happiness after splitting from Cody. In order to find a spouse that truly respected her, the Sister Wives Season 19 actress announced that she would be monogamous going ahead. Her path demonstrated a change from duty to fulfillment, emphasizing a relationship founded on love and respect for one another. Shortly after leaving Cody, she began dating online. Following a brief courtship that was broadcast as a Sister Wives wedding special, Christine fell in love with David in 2023 and married him in October. David understood Christine's history of polygamy and agreed with her wish to be monogamous. Although Christine strongly rejected multiple marriage and chose to live a life of equality and love with David, she maintained a close relationship with her former sister wife, Janelle Brown. Christine was dissatisfied with her first marriage since she was more daring than Cody. The Sister Wives Season 19 star found an equal in David. Christine shared pictures and videos of the couple's recent trip to Europe on Instagram. "We started in Frankfurt, went to Cologne, went to Berlin. It's been an amazing trip," Christine captions the photo. Christine has flourished and embraced a dynamic new chapter since leaving Cody and polygamy behind. With an emphasis on personal development, she relocated to Utah. By altering her lifestyle and working with a health supplement firm Plexus, the Sister Wives Season 19 star shed 40 pounds. Her social media posts demonstrate her metamorphosis and newly discovered confidence. Christine's career took off professionally as she used her Sister Wives notoriety to increase her public profile. She became a top advocate for Plexus after growing her business and launching cooking segments on social media. Following their marriage to David, the couple collaborated to expand their Airbnb business. Even a book was written by Christine. Christine made the right choice in leaving Cody. There is no denying that the Sister Wives experienced a significant transformation following their breakup with Cody. Finally, the original 3 women had time to take care of their physical and emotional health. Soon after Christine began her weight loss quest, Janelle and Meri did the same. The spouses are putting their needs first and are in the best physical condition of their life right now. Meri and Janelle are not far behind Christine, who shed a significant amount of weight. In addition, the women are taking care of themselves and pursuing their passions. But another member of the Brown family also saw a significant transformation. Recently, fans were pleasantly delighted by this leading lady's amazing makeover, which has taken center stage. Who do you think it is? Continue reading to learn the specifics. Sister Wives. Christine genuinely sued Cody. The relationship between Christine and Cody was never smooth. According to the firmer, she frequently felt like a basement wife. She was in charge of raising their youngest child, Truly, after they broke up in 2021 because Cody wouldn't share duties. Christine requested equitable assistance for Truly, who is still a minor despite having 6 children. She filed a paternity claim and a child support action in Utah after Cody failed to provide child support. She also requested a household injunction to prevent him from taking her on unusual outings or disparaging her in front of Truly. Now that she has full custody, Christine is still taking care of and protecting her daughter. Sister wives. This member of the Brown family had a huge makeover. Christine Brown just posted a new carousel of Instagram pictures, demonstrating her newfound passion for all things fitness. Because she was spending time with her family and showcasing all the enjoyable moments, the post was extremely meaningful. Although her fans were taken aback by her dramatic change over the years, she did not take center stage. Even her husband, David, had shed a lot of weight alongside her. But it was her daughter, Truly, who really shocked us all. Christine Brown posted a number of pictures from her trip to the Big Rock Candy Mountain in the carousel. "I had no idea the Big Rock Candy Mountain was a real place," she wrote as the caption for the photo, and went on to say that she believed it to be merely a location from songs and her imagination. But going there in real time was a lot of fun. She said that she made a lot of wonderful memories on the short adventurous hike there with her husband, David, and daughter, Truly. The post was well received by all, but many people emphasized how much her daughter Truly had changed over time. Only a few years ago, she was a young child, but today she appears to be an adult. It was a welcome surprise for the fans to see Truly again after her previous on-screen appearance 2 years prior. "This post is really about Truly's glow-up," a fan wrote in a comment. "I love how Truly has blossomed with you and David," said another. "Seeing Truly content and radiant with her parents was wonderful. She is now a young woman, and admirers have pointed out how much she resembles Christine when she was at her best." When Christine Brown walked away from her marriage to Kody Brown, many fans feared she might retreat quietly into the shadows, heartbroken, uncertain, and overwhelmed after decades of plural marriage politics and spiritual guilt. But if Kody thought she'd vanish from the spotlight like a humbled ex-wife, he gravely miscalculated. Because Christine isn't just moving on, she's rising, and her latest social media posts feel less like peaceful healing and more like a masterclass in glamorous, unapologetic revenge. Over the past several months, Christine has turned her platforms into a curated montage of empowerment, family joy, romance, and radiant self-worth. Her Instagram feed looks like a woman reborn. Gone are the days of modest cardigans and forced smiles. Now, she's rocking bold lipstick, fitted dresses, glowing skin, and an unmistakable confidence that screams, "I'm finally free." Whether it's scenic mountain hikes with her kids, cozy nights with David Woolley, or cheeky cooking reels where she drops subtle shade about men who don't know how to share space, Christine is making it clear she's not just surviving her divorce, she's thriving in spite of it. And fans are eating it up. Each post is a statement, a subtle declaration that life with Kody might have stolen years, but it never killed her spirit. In fact, many of her followers believe Christine's entire aesthetic shift is a deliberate and elegant takedown of the man who once said he wasn't attracted to her anymore. That now infamous moment, when Kody blamed her departure on a lack of intimacy rather than decades of emotional neglect, lives on in internet infamy. And Christine? She never clapped back with venom. Instead, she clapped back with pictures of herself living her absolute best life, smiling in Paris, baking with grandbabies, and holding David's hand with a look of peace no viewer ever saw during her sister wives' years. In one viral post, she stands beaming on a lakeside dock, hair catching the golden hour light, captioned, "The sun hits different when you finally walk away from the storm." That single sentence sent fans into overdrive, with thousands of comments cheering her on and praising her for escaping Kody's suffocating orbit. One fan wrote, "This is how you win the breakup. No drama, just pure glow." Another, "She looks 10 years younger. Kody lost the best one." But Christine's most powerful revenge isn't just her beauty, it's her happiness. Since going public with David Woolley, Christine has pulled back the curtain on a type of romance she never had with Kody. Playful, affectionate, and deeply mutual. Her Valentine's Day post, featuring David surprising her with breakfast and handwritten notes, felt worlds away from the emotionally distant husband she left behind. She captioned it, "I've never known this kind of love before. It feels easy, it feels safe. It feels real." That post alone reportedly sent Cody and Robyn into a tailspin, especially as fans began spamming Robyn's old photos with comments like, "Still think she's not the favorite wife?" and "Christine won the game." More recently, Christine took her daughters on a girls' trip to Disneyland, matching shirts, churros, and laughter in every frame. But it was the caption that truly shook the fandom. Fairy tales don't always come true. Sometimes you write your own ending. It wasn't directly about Cody, but it didn't have to be. Every word Christine writes now seems laced with wisdom, healing, and quiet defiance. And with season 19 of Sister Wives unfolding, fans are seeing Christine's joy contrast starkly with the ongoing chaos in Cody's remaining family. Robyn is visibly stressed, Cody seems more defensive than ever, and Meri and Janelle are untethered in ways that suggest the spiritual bond Cody once clung to has all but dissolved. Viewers have begun saying what Christine has never had to. Cody isn't the prize he thought he was, and Christine's new life proves it. Her content is more than pretty pictures and happy quotes. It's a digital archive of rebirth. It's revenge dressed in positivity, in healthy boundaries, in chosen love over spiritual obligation. Christine isn't dragging Cody's name. She doesn't need to. She's letting her life speak for itself, and it's speaking volumes. Whether she's cooking with grandkids or showing off a new look for date night, Christine is reminding women everywhere that healing doesn't have to be bitter. It can be beautiful, bold, and broadcast to the world without shame. As one fan perfectly put it under a recent post, Christine isn't clapping back. She's dancing forward, and Cody's still stuck in his own tantrum. That, perhaps, is the ultimate revenge. Not proving someone wrong, but proving to yourself that you were right to walk away. And if Christine's latest posts are any indication, she's just getting started. As Christine's followers skyrocket into the millions, with every Instagram reel, cozy selfie with David, and candid girls' trip photo racking up tens of thousands of likes within hours, it's clear she's doing more than healing. She's redefining the entire narrative of Sister Wives. While Cody continues to wallow in what fans call his legacy spiral, and Robyn stays uncharacteristically quiet on social media, Christine's digital renaissance is hitting harder than any sit-down tell-all could have. And now, rumors are swirling behind the scenes. Not only is TLC planning to center more of the show around Christine's new life, but they may be preparing to hand her the franchise's future without Cody.
You heard that right.
With Cody's public image in free fall following his tone-deaf confessionals and emotionally hollow speeches about sacred loyalty, Christine's radiant transformation is the content fans actually care about. TLC insiders report that network execs have been in quiet talks about shifting the focus entirely, leaving the broken patriarchal model in the dust and riding the wave of Christine's redemptive arc. She's the fan favorite, and they know it. One producer reportedly revealed. People want to see where she goes next, not what Cody complains about next. And where she's going may be towards something even bigger. Christine's romance with David Woolley has gone from sweet to serious, and fans are now buzzing about a televised wedding special, possibly under a new spin-off title like Christine Brown, Free and Flourishing, or Sister Wives, New Beginnings. The couple has been dropping hints in their content, matching rings, discussions about blending families, and captions that say things like, "Forever just got real." In a world where Cody once dictated every move, Christine is now building a reality that's entirely hers, and the emotional shift is staggering. No longer playing second, third, or fourth fiddle, she's front and center in her own story. And for once, that story doesn't revolve around earning a man's attention. It revolves around her peace, her joy, and her power. But don't think the other side of the family isn't watching. Sources close to the Browns say Robyn is quietly unraveling behind closed doors. The curated tears and emotionally loaded statements that once charmed audiences are no longer resonating. Fans are calling her Silent Robyn now because when Christine posts a joyful picture with David or Janelle shares a confident selfie, Robyn disappears. She thought Christine leaving would make life easier, one insider claimed. But all it did was highlight how miserable the rest of them still are. Fans have taken note, too. Cody and Robyn segments on the current season are flooded with comments like, "Christine dodged a bullet," and "The real love story isn't Robyn and Cody, it's Christine and her freedom." Even Cody's children have been speaking louder, both on and off camera, about their frustration with his favoritism and emotional absenteeism. And Christine, rather than retaliate or stir the pot, has simply kept posting, kept smiling, kept living. And somehow, every new post is the loudest mic drop of all. In one now iconic moment, Christine shared a carousel of photos from a date night with David. They're eating sushi, laughing in the car, and cozying up under twinkling lights. Simple, sweet, and real. But it was the caption that turned heads. "You shouldn't have to fight to be seen. Love should be warm, not earned." No tags. No digs. Just a subtle, stunning reminder of everything she was denied and everything she now has. And when you contrast that with Cody's increasingly bitter soundbites about broken covenants and disloyalty, it's no wonder viewers are saying sister wives should ditch the plural marriage angle entirely and follow the women who escaped it. Christine's journey has become a mirror for so many others. Women who stayed too long, who sacrificed too much, who waited for love that never arrived. She's not just a reality star anymore. She's a symbol, a movement, an example of what it looks like to take your life back, one unapologetic post at a time. And here's the kicker. Cody sees it all. Multiple insiders have confirmed that he follows Christine's posts through burner accounts, unwilling to publicly acknowledge her, but obsessed with how much traction she's getting. And according to those close to him, he's fuming. He thinks she's trying to humiliate him, a source shared. He doesn't realize it's not about him anymore. That, in the end, may be the most devastating revenge Christine has served. Not the glitz, not the glow, not even the new man. It's the irrelevance. For years, everything in that family revolved around Cody Brown, his moods, his spiritual whims, his shifting definitions of commitment. Now, the cameras are following Christine. The hearts of fans are with her. The momentum belongs to her. And the message is clear. She's not going back. Ever. In a move that has blindsided fans and silenced critics, one Sister Wives star has emerged from the emotional rubble of plural marriage with a body transformation so striking, so powerful, that it's not just being called a glow-up, it's being hailed as a full-blown revenge renaissance. After years of enduring emotional neglect, spiritual guilt, and the pressures of a patriarchal family structure that often demanded silence over self-care, this once-overlooked wife has turned the narrative on its head, and she's done it in style. We're talking weight loss in the double digits, sculpted arms, glowing skin, radiant confidence, and a wardrobe overhaul that screams independence, power, and freedom. The internet can't look away. Fans, former skeptics, and even quiet insiders close to the Brown family are all saying the same thing. She's never looked better, and she's never looked freer. The most viral photo yet? A snap from a recent public appearance where she stepped onto the red carpet of a local Utah fundraiser wearing a sleek, figure-hugging emerald dress that highlighted her transformation and confidence in equal measure. Gone were the long, shapeless dresses and tired eyes of her TLC debut. In their place, a fierce, healthy, and magnetic energy that had everyone asking, is that really her? It's not just the physical changes, though those are hard to miss. It's the aura. The quiet smile that says, I survived, and now I'm living. Viewers who watched her season after season, often putting herself last, behind kids, behind faith, behind Cody, are now witnessing what happens when a woman chooses herself. From the green smoothies to the gym selfies, to the TikToks where she dances in the kitchen with her daughters or laughs over dinner with friends, everything about her energy has shifted. And the comments reflect it. This isn't just weight loss, one fan wrote under a recent post. This is a woman taking her life back. Another added, Cody must be punching the air right now. She glowed all the way up without him. The star, who once quietly faded into the background in group scenes and confessional moments, now commands a screen. Her story is no longer about being a spiritual wife struggling for scraps of affection. It's about rising, rebuilding and redefining what freedom looks like after decades in a cage made of religion, patriarchy, and emotional neglect. Sources close to production say the transformation has even rattled the rest of the Brown family, especially Robyn, who's reportedly in disbelief at how elegant and glamorous her former sister wife has become. And Cody? According to insiders, he hasn't said much publicly, but he's been caught rewatching old footage of their scenes together. He underestimated her, one source revealed. He thought she'd fade out after the breakup. Instead, she leveled up. Social media is flooded with side-by-side comparison photos, before and after shots, showing the wife who once looked drained and dimmed beside a husband who barely acknowledged her, now glowing beside supportive friends and a community that finally sees her.